Love and Relationships, Day 3. Guys, this is Nancy Mitchell with Love Guru, your guide to better relationships. And as I said before, for an entire week, we are just diving deep into relationships to better your life and to better your relationships throughout. Okay, I have this entire series for you, which is going to be going through the psychology of why we do the thing we do. How do we fix the problems that we have with our relationships and making them better. Okay, simple. Okay, guys, so we are going to be diving into Day 3, which is going to be loving relationships that you should be having with your boo, your husband, your partner, your side piece, your family member, your friends, everybody that's around you, everybody that's in your circle. You should be having that loving relationship with them. Okay, not to say you're gonna have that one that's gonna be crazy, like, oh my God, I can't deal with this family member, I feel like I just want to curse her out. You're not gonna do that. What you're gonna do is let go of that person and stay far and love them from afar. Okay, that's what you can do. Love them from afar and not consume them in your life if that's going to be negative into your life. Okay, all right, so meaning of you making sure that you having loving relationships is going to be it's going to be long term, because all the relationships that you have is long term, right? Apart from those one that you get into your life and you're like, oops, get out, that's it. So it's pretty much going to be long term. It's pretty much going to be the essential part of being a human. Okay, and the way how to measure your relationship with anybody that you have is start to dissect. Start thinking about the laughter that you have in your relationship with these, with all the relationships that you have. Start looking and dissecting it to see, hey, do I have laughter in this relationship? Is this something that we sit and laugh about? You would want to think that if you don't, then you got a problem. You really got a problem. That means you really don't have much of a strong relationship. Because at the end of the day, let's give you an example of a married couple, okay? A married couple is there for, say, 5-10 years. And, they're going good. But anytime you have a relationship and you see that you guys stop laughing together, there's nothing to laugh about. You're always arguing. You're always, butting head. You're always stressed out. There's no laughter in the relationship. You are going downhill. That's going to be one of the first thing that leaves when a relationship is going sour. When a relationship is going sour, the first thing to leave is laughter. And if you're not laughing together and having a good time together, guys, you are going for a breakup. So if this is your relationship, guys, please, you can contact me. If this is your relationship, you need to make a change, because you are going to be either unmarried, you are going to be, breaking up, you are going out the door if you have a relationship right now with anybody and there is no laughter in your relationship. Okay? Very, very, very important. So think about that and start thinking, all this laughter that you have with your relationships. Are you laughing, having a good time, or you're not? So some of the things that would pop up with loving relationships is going to be, you don't laugh together anymore. Okay. Solution for this is going to be to schedule your play dates. Schedule these games, these funs, these silly little challenges. You schedule things to make you start having these, dates, these conversations, these time off, where you're going to be, having a great time with that person in that relationship. Okay, schedule time for it, which is super, super important. Okay, number 2 is going to be, let's just say, 2 problems or, pops up that can happen in your love and relationships. It's conversations feel like a chore or an argument. If you feel like you are in a relationship and, it feel like, oh my God, I need to have this conversation now. I need to go have this. And you're just dreading to go have a conversation with this person that's in your relationship, guys, you got a problem. Okay? If this is how you feel in whatever relationship that you have, you're having a problem. Okay? Number two solution for this, or I should say the solution for this is going to be to bring back inside jokes or create new ones. So things that you used to do before that used to make you happy and laugh together, bring those back. And start looking for new ones. Start looking for new places to go. Start looking for new things to do together, where you can start bringing back these, laughter back into your relationship. This is super good, and you are happy doing this relationship with this person. Okay, that's going to be super important for you. Number three things that can pop up will be that your romance replaced by routine. Guys, I've had this happen a few times, twice to be honest. And it started to, it was so good. It was so, hot and spicy. And after a while, it became into routines. And when you're with somebody, say a few years in, you always get to the point of you getting into a routine. And this is where now you guys need to start working on each other and start thinking about, what we're going to do to change this, what we're going to do to spice up our life, what we're going to do to spice up our relationship. You got to start thinking of something that you're going to need to spice it up, because if not, then again, there won't be a relationship. Okay, so that's super important as well. So for this, you are going to be making your laughter, if laughter is gone, you start to, talk openly and make sure that you both know what is happening, and you're seeing that, hey, we got a problem here, okay? And then how we bring back that joy to the relationship. So have that conversation, that hard conversation that a lot of us don't want to have, because either the other party you feel is not going to be supportive of you, or not going to, want to listen. And again, guys, what are we doing? If you have a partner and they don't want to be supportive or don't want to listen to you, where you're trying to make this relationship better, you already know you don't have a relationship. So it is what it is. So you have to start thinking into, what are you going to do? Are you going to sit in a relationship where somebody is not willing to grow, not willing to, increase your laughter, increase the happiness in the relationship? If that person is not willing to do that, well, you don't got something. You really don't. Okay, there you have it, guys. This is day 3. I'm going to do a quick recap. Again, loving the relationships that you may have, that you don't have, but you need to have, you need to start having, and you need to start breaking down these things, which is just pretty much psychology behind of how you are going to have a better life and better relationship. Okay, so let me go ahead and do a quick recap. Now, number 1, things that can be popping up, you don't laugh together anymore. Okay, number 2, conversation feel like a chore or arguments. Number 3 is going to be your romance is placed with just routines. You're just going through a routine every day. And then solutions for these are going to be scheduling your play dates with your boo, with your friend. It's going to be games, fun, silly challenges, just things to bring back the laughter back in the relationship. Number 2 is going to be bringing back those inside jokes and create new ones. So whatever you used to do before that made you guys happy, bring those things back. And again, it's always good to have new things bring it into the relationship. Okay, kind of changing the dynamic of just being boring. You know what I mean? So I kind of live on the edge of myself. I tend to live on the edge. I try not to go over, but I tend to live on the edge a little bit, just for what you call it, like excitement, the rush that you feel sometimes. Yes, so I do that, okay? And then number 3 is going to be, if laughter is gone, talk openly to your mate, to your person, and let them know that, hey, this is a problem. I want to fix it. I want for you to support me in making the decision to fix this problem. Bring back in happiness, laughter that we used to have in this relationship. Okay, guys, that's day 3. Now, if you know anybody this content can help, if you see somebody in a relationship and you always see them arguing, you see somebody in a relationship and you realize that, they struggle with, having conversation together or having healthy conversation together, please share my video with them. Okay, let them watch. I have the entire series for this week from Monday to Sunday, 7-day series, which pretty much kind of dive deep into just the back end, the psychology of you making sure that you made that right decision for making a successful, life and relationships that you do have in your life, because that is super, super important. Okay, so there you have it. If you like my content, like, subscribe, hit that notification button, so anytime I drop a video, you are going to be notified. Okay, there you have it, guys. My name is Nancy Mitchell. I'm with Love Guru, your guide to better relationships. Peace. I'm out.